everyone, and welcome to my channel. And those returning, it's great to see you back. Come along with me as I experience a Yamato-e class, do some shopping, visit a medical centre which didn't quite go according to plan, and discover a pet-friendly cafe. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Pennie. I'm a 50-plus-year-old Kiwi from New Zealand. I was stuck in a rut in New Zealand, not happy with the direction I was taking. So I decided to fulfill a dream of mine and sell everything up, pack my bags and move to Japan. And here I am. Not sure if everyone thought it was a good idea to make a life-changing decision at my age and sell everything up, but I believe in the saying, you only live once, and don't have any regrets in your life. I don't want to say, oh, I wish I'd travelled, I wish I'd studied. So here I am. I'm finishing off my degree in Applied Management, majoring in Health and Safety, and I'm learning a new language, Japanese. It's going to be challenging, but I'm sure it will be fun. So stick around and let's experience these new adventures together. Have a look at this. McDonald's have a new burger out. They're called New York burgers, and it says it makes you feel like you've been there. They've got 3 options. They've got beef, chicken and shrimp. Does that sound appetizing to you? Let me know in the comments below. I'm starting my day travelling to a Yamato-e class. Yamato-e is a traditional art form. It's all about simple, elegant brushstrokes. I haven't experienced this before, so I'm pretty excited about what it entails. Let's hop on the train. Oh, it doesn't look very busy this morning, which is good. It's only a short trip. So it's a lovely sunny day today, but it's still pretty chilly. I enjoy looking out the window, watching the world go by. It's interesting to see the different styles of housing. The section sizes seem pretty small, and there's not many trees. We've arrived at the train station, and it's just a 5-10 minute walk from the train station to the painting lesson. I was up pretty early this morning and didn't have any breakfast. Let's go into Family Mart and see what they've got. Let's get a water first. There's lots of options. You're spoilt for choice actually. And I'm going to get a protein drink. Having bariatric surgery, I can't have bread or rice, which can make it challenging being in Japan. Cheers. We're about 15 minutes by train from Nagoya, and it looks like a lovely neighbourhood. Let's get walking. I've arrived at the class and there's a few other ladies here joining me. The instructor goes over the painting process and we will be tracing first. To create the black pigment used in the painting, we rely on a traditional sumi ink. It's a process that's been used by Japanese artists for centuries. The ink is made from soot, typically gathered from burning pine wood, which is then mixed with water. The soot is then processed into a solid substance, and when you grind it on a stone ink slab with water, it slowly releases the pigment. And the more you grind, the darker and richer the ink becomes. This is called sumi in Japanese. This process isn't just about mixing paint. It's a meditative ritual that connects you to the traditional art form. the lesson's coming to an end. I've really enjoyed my time. I'll be back next month to finish it off. What do you think of the painting so far? I was pretty impressed with myself actually. Next up is Central Park in Nagoya. Despite the name, it's not a park in the traditional sense. It's a modern shopping mall. First, let's find somewhere to eat. Here we go. This looks quite nice. The tables are all in booth areas, so it's very private. There's heaps of options on the menu. I've tried to use a bit of Japanese that I've learnt over the course of a couple of months. Mind you, it is pretty limited. Luckily, most of the waitresses, they know a little bit of English. Wow, now doesn't this look nice? I ordered the Tore Gyo Jidon rice bowl, and it comes with chicken soup and also Japanese pickles. It does come on rice, but I'll just eat the chicken and the egg, which are on top of the rice. The set menus in Japan always come with a pickle and miso soup. So it's a good way to try different miso soups from around the country, because they all taste pretty different. It was delicious and great value at 1,100 yen. Let's pay up and then have a look around the mall. Let's do a bit of window shopping. I found this bread shop and I'm going to get a couple of items for my daughter. There's quite a good variety to choose from. I'm going to go with the savoury option this time. We're mid-February at the moment and the sales are still on. And I do like those shoes. Not in my size though, unfortunately. Anyone for a teddy bear top? Doesn't it look amazing? I do like this orange cardigan. I did come back the other day and it was gone, so it must have been sold. Now this coat looks quite warm. All this looking around is making me thirsty. I did spot a Starbucks, so let's jump in and have a coffee. An interesting point for Starbucks that you can reserve a table. So you put a reserved sign down, you can leave your bags there if you want, and then you can go order your coffee and no one will sit at the table. Starbucks have a drink of the season and it's coming up to Blossom Festival, so they've got a Sakura one. This shop called Pastel caught my eye because it had cats on the door, I thought that it would be great to have a look around the shop to see what they have to offer. It all looks pretty tempting, doesn't it? It's another beautiful sunny day today, and we're off to the doctor's. In front of construction sites, they usually do have one or two men to direct the traffic. Great health and safety here. We're lucky that the medical centre is quite close to us. They do have a range of treatments available, so hopefully they can help us for what we want. They don't really speak English, so you do need a bit of Japanese. Here we are. Okay, so they couldn't help us on this occasion, so we have to find another clinic. What we're going to do is have a walk around the area and see what we can find. We do need to go to the supermarket, but we thought we'd walk a different way. We did find an evacuation point, which was actually quite interesting, good to find. So if there's an emergency, that's where we would go to. While we were walking, we came across this pet-friendly cafe, so we thought we'd try it out. They had an outside area where you could have your pet. Unfortunately, there were no dogs there when we came. The cafe was run by a friendly elderly couple. The menu was quite good. I ordered a coffee and my daughter ordered a tea, and decided to try one of the waffles. The outside area looked pretty inviting, so it'll be fantastic for people with pets. The cafe was pretty quiet when we arrived, but by the time we left, it was quite busy. They had a lunchtime rush. Our next port of call is to go to the supermarket and pick up a couple of items that we need. It's lovely being able to walk everywhere. Now so far, since my bariatric surgery, I've lost about 25 kilograms, so I have found it a lot easier to walk around, and probably a lot of walking is helping with the weight loss. Before the supermarket, I do have a bill to pay, so I'm going to drop into Lawson's So when you get a bill to pay, it could be your water rates or electricity or internet, etc. You go into a convenience store and you can pay there. It's an easy process. You hand over the invoice and then they scan the barcode, the amount comes up and you pay, and it's all done. So I've arrived at one of my local supermarkets. This one is quite large and it does have a few specials. However, I do use Google Translate when looking for some items, as I have bought stuff in the past and it's certainly not what I thought I was buying. I hope you enjoyed the adventures over the last couple of days that we've had. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. If you've got any questions you'd like to ask, please put them down in the comments, or if you want to see something in Japan, let me know. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and until next time, see ya!